I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This cute little thing is a 1958 Mueller Haines piano that I actually really kind of like. Um, Small pianos like this a lot of times are disparaged because they don't have the big, rich, powerful bass that you get on a grand piano or a larger upright. But I've redone these pianos for many years. We actually just finished this Acrosonic. If you're watching this video, maybe you're a fan of small pianos, or you like small pianos. This one is really nice. We just refinished this one as well. You can see how beautiful that wood is. Um, but I mean, yeah, I only say that just to kind of underscore that I actually really like little pianos. I mean, they have their place. A lot of people I find really like them for uh, they don't feel imposing in a room, whereas obviously a grand piano, it sort of dominates a room. Even an upright like this, which is only what 45 inches tall, which in the world of uprights is actually quite small. Even that can sort of dominate a room, not like a grand, but still. Whereas a piano like this can just feel like a uh, one piece of furniture of many, and so yeah, I actually like little pianos. I like all pianos. I'm non-discriminatory. So okay, so this particular piano, yes, we refinished it, and it is black, and that satin black. I think it looks really nice. There you can kind of see get the full view of it. We even put a replica decal on there, and see those legs. It looks pretty typical of the 1950s to me, or maybe even yeah, it looks 1950s to me, kind of um, combining some elements of different design. We also did a full refurbish on this piano, so it's not a rebuild. The rebuild would entail like new hammers and new strings. It doesn't. It has all of the original components, but they've been refurbished. So for example, the hammers, which are the part that is just constantly hitting the string and taking a beating, that requires reshaping, where there are cuts that develop in the hammer, so we've reshaped it to the proper rounded shape. And then the distances from the hammer to the string, that's a very specific distance. The distance of what's called let off or escapement is another word. That's supposed to be 1/8 of an inch. All of that is taken care of. The checking, the damper timing, the pedal timing, the dip, the um, the key height, the blow distance. Anyway, all of these distances have to be correct for the touch to be correct. Now, there's a very broad range of what will function in a piano, and on most 1958 pianos, they'll function. But there's a very narrow range of what will function correctly. And so that's what I'm referring to in a nutshell when I talk about it's been refurbished. So why don't we actually maybe have a quick look in here to see what I'm referring to. There you can see how those hammers have been nicely shaped. They don't have those deep grooves in them. And then when you play that note, you see it comes to within 1/8 of an inch of the string, and it gives that little pop. That's the correct let off distance. And then the damper, you can see the dampers have been properly regulated so that they all pull away from the strings when engaging the sustain pedal. They all pull away at exactly the same time. Checking, so you can see that hammer there, as well as all of the others. It's checking at about 2/3 to 3/4 the distance from the hammer, from the neighboring hammers to the string. That's the correct checking distance. That helps in repetition. Um, we have a little bit of lost motion intentionally on this piano, which most people would never even notice, but that's an intentional thing to aid in repetition for a smaller piano, for a drop action. That's the the I find the correct way to do it. Um, anyway, it's basically every detail has been attended to, far more detail than anyone really ever uh, pays to spinets. Um, so uh, I think they all deserve their fair shot. Okay, so I think if you are someone that's looking for again a smaller, less imposing piece of furniture, as well as a great little instrument, then this is a really nice option. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.